everyone, today we'll be talking about Paul Williams, the architect that shaped Los Angeles. Now, most of us are not necessarily familiar with this name, although after learning about him and reading about all of his work, he deserves much more recognition than he has. I have always loved architecture, so choosing him to speak about is such a privilege and just a really cool thing to be able to teach people and talk about the architecture in Los Angeles. So today I'm going to talk about Paul Williams's early life, his schooling, how he was brought up, and then his work, and then the impacts that he had on architects in today's world. So he is known as the first African American man to work among white males in Southern California. He grew up in California. His two parents died whenever he was around the age of 4 years old, so he grew up as an orphan. Once he attended school, he began realizing that he had this dream of becoming an architect. Now, being a Black male in this time was very difficult and very discouraging to him. He knew he was going to face a lot of challenges and be at a disadvantage majority of the time. Although his peers discouraged him, his teachers discouraged him, he continued to persevere and he kept this dream that he wanted to do. Okay. He attended university at a certain point and he took architectural engineering classes because they did not offer actual architecture classes at this time. So he did that to be able to get something similar to it. He later became a licensed architect and he decided to open his own firm, his own architecture firm, which is amazing. So at this point, he's defying all odds. He is this Black male working among all of these white males and showing them what it's really like to have this amazing opportunity to do this. He continued to get really popular, and at this point, major celebrities, directors, things like that, major people are asking him to build their homes and certain buildings. An interesting fact is the very well-known, popular, the Beverly Hills logo there on the building, that was actually built by him, and that is actually his handwriting, which is very interesting. Now, I do want to show you this. This is something that Paul would have seen whenever he was showing his clients his envisionments for his work. And obviously you're looking at this and thinking this is upside down. It is. He had to write upside down and draw upside down because being a Black male at this time, he was unable to sit next to his white clients, or he felt like he could not sit next to his white clients. So what he did was, to face this challenge, he began learning to draw upside down. Now this is what looks normal to most of us. This is what his clients would see. And I think this is just very interesting because although he had to face this challenge, he loved architecture and doing this so much, and it was so rewarding to him that he could get away with doing things like this and being at that disadvantage, having to learn how to draw upside down, which is very unusual. So years pass on and he is not just known as an African American architect anymore. He is known as somebody who can exceed your expectations and build your dreams. His authenticity is so prevalent within his work that architects today still look at him as a role model and use his techniques and see how he did certain things and built certain things and drew certain things even to help them in our world today. So today we discussed Paul Williams, his early life, his work, his college that he attended, and the legacy that he left and the impact that he left on people in our world today. he proved that anything is possible. I think it's amazing to look back and see that he was an orphan who was African American and he was discouraged by everybody around him, but he was still able to persevere through all of it all and show everybody that your dreams can come true. So I just find it really amazing because he is just not very well known as a person. I didn't know him personally until I did this, and so I encourage anybody watching to go look him up, go see his upside down drawings, and make his name more recognized because he deserves it. Thank you.